Hi and welcome to this oil-free vegetable sambar recipe. I'm Dr. Ishwar and I specialize in helping people heal themselves without drugs, just through diet and lifestyle changes alone. When I tell people about oil-free cooking, one of the first questions they ask me is, how do you make sambar and palya and puree sabjis without oil? It's the first thing that we think of when we step into the kitchen. And do you really need to do it? See, there are many types of oil. There's coconut palm oil on one side, there's olive oil on the other side, and all the vegetable oils in between. Out of these, the coconut and palm oil, because they have the highest saturated fat, are the least healthy, and the olive oil is the least harmful. But when you consume any of these oils, your arteries get relatively crippled or paralyzed. They become constricted for a few hours after you eat the oil. On the other hand, when you get your fat from the healthiest sources like nuts and seeds, this doesn't happen, and you're able to stay healthy for longer and be happier, spend more time doing the things that you love doing. So I'm going to show you how to make a sambar, vegetable sambar, without any oil or ghee, using the natural fat from nuts and seeds. Shall we get started? The ingredients we'll need to make oil-free sambar are masoor dal. I've already pre-cooked it and that's how it looks. Let's use tomato puree instead of tamarind to make it easier to digest. 3 vegetables, capsicum, carrot and radish. For the tadka, methi seeds, mustard seeds and curry leaves, sambar powder and turmeric powder with all its antioxidants, peanut butter to make it rich and creamy, and date paste to give that nice Karnataka sweetness. Finally, miso paste to give it that savory flavor. If you don't have miso paste, you can use salt. I'm using a clay vessel to make the sambar, but you can use a regular stainless steel patra or a stainless steel vessel to make the sambar. No problem at all. I prefer clay because it's easier to cook oil free. It distributes the heat more evenly and slowly, so it makes it easier to cook. But stainless steel is absolutely fine. You can use that at home. Remember, when cooking with clay pots, you have to put some water whenever you put it on the stove. Otherwise, if you heat it up dry, it may burst and ruin your vessel. So put some water and place it on the stove. Let's add in our vegetables, carrot and radish. Between carrot, radish and capsicum cooks very quickly, doesn't need much time. So I'm going to add only the carrot and radish first, and then we'll add the capsicum a little later. That way all three will be perfectly cooked when you finish your sambar. The carrot and radish are half cooked, so it's time to add in the capsicum, the tomato and all the spices. Capsicum, tomato puree and methi seeds. If you want to roast the methi seeds, you can, but here, because it's going to be getting cooked with all the vegetables, it will get soft and easy to eat, and it will lose its bitterness also. So I'm not going to roast it. If you want to roast it, you can dry roast it without oil and then put it in. Turmeric powder and sambar powder. The sambar has now started boiling, so let's add in all the other ingredients for the final bit. Cooked dal. I've cooked the dal in advance, so I can show it to you at once. When you're making sambar, it's always best to cook the dal separately and the masala separately. If you don't have time, don't worry. You can just put everything into one cooker or one vessel. Cook it all together, but make sure you don't add the sour stuff, either tamarind or kokum or tomato, whichever you're using. A lot of people use tamarind. Today, I've used tomato to make it easy for people who have acidity and gas also to digest the sambar without any side effects. And you can do this as well. Cook it separately or add it a little later once the other things have become a little soft. Otherwise, sour food can pause the cooking process and slow it down, and then it takes a long time to prepare your sambar. Next is peanut butter to give it that rich, creamy flavor. If you don't have peanut butter, you can get it like I did from Sampurna Ahara, or you can make your own at home. Just mildly roast peanuts, grind it in the mixie till it becomes a paste, and peanut butter is ready. Then date paste. So Karnataka sambar is always a little bit sweet, and I think this is always a fight between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, because Karnataka sambar is sweet, Tamil Nadu sambar is spicy. So you decide whether you want to put it or not. I'm going to add it. So date paste is a wholesome, healthy sweetener. It's just made from ground up dates. If you don't have date paste, you can get it from Sampurna Ahara, or you can make it at home. Just soak some seedless dates, grind it in the mixie, and that's date paste. You can keep it in the fridge or add some lemon juice to it and then keep it in the fridge. That way it lasts for even longer. And finally, miso paste. So miso paste is a healthier alternative for salt. If you don't have miso paste, you can get it online, or you can just use salt, but make sure you add it at the end and you add a small quantity only. And that's it. Thick and juicy, tangy, sour, spicy, salty sambar is ready. All that's left to do is the tempering. So let me show you how to make oil-free tadka. It's exactly the same process as a regular tadka. The only difference is you don't put oil. You keep the same vessel on the stove, put the same ingredients and dry roast them. They will sputter. Let's see how it's done. Look at that beautiful sputtering mustard. And as easy as that, oil-free vegetable sambar is ready. Shall we taste it? So yummy. The tomato tanginess is shining through. If I ever come to your house, this is the sambar I want, okay? Traditional South Indian cooking, which so many of us do at home every day, is so amazingly healthy. Like the sambar, for example, the spices that it has, the methi seeds, the jeera, the dhania, all of them slow down your absorption of starch from rice. The sourness again slows down the digestion and absorption of glucose. That means when you eat rice alone, compared to eating sambar rice, the sambar rice gives you a lower blood sugar spike, and combining it with dals, combining it with nuts and seeds makes it a complete wholesome dish. It's such an amazing dish, and in fact even the spices used like the turmeric and the pepper and the sambar powder, that helps you to boost the absorption of the phytonutrients from turmeric, and it's so amazingly healthy in so many ways, all the way from your gut health to cancer prevention to heart disease prevention to lowering inflammation, and even maybe slowing down the aging process. And if you want to make it even healthier than normal regular sambar, then make it oil-free, ghee-free by using the healthiest sources of nuts and seeds like we did in this recipe. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you enjoy your sambar with rice or dosa or idli or anything else that you like, or even just by itself. I hope your family loves it as well. Please comment and let me know how you like this video. And if you have any questions, let me know as well. I look forward to meeting you in the next recipe video. This is Dr. Ishwar, and I wish you a happy, healthy day ahead. Be blessed.